everyone. Thank you for coming this morning. We're from Manus School of Music. My name is Jiwon Yang, and the violinist Joseph Jin, and cellist Eunae Jin. We're going to play Felix Mendelssohn Piano Trio No. 1 in D minor, Opus 49, the first movement. So please enjoy.
Wow, absolutely fantastic playing from all three of you. My God, do you have some fingers on you? That is incredible. And it just brings up one very, very important point for the two of you. She has spectacular fingers. It sounds incredible. Don't push her beyond what she... Honest to God, I would not wish for these agitato passages or the coda to go any faster, and she's all over it, but I felt like then you guys were just in your universe, and you should be bowing down to how she's playing that. No, I'm kidding. Now, all right, one thing I need to check with you right out of the gate is just a note situation. I think you're probably doing it fine. Play these two bars for me. Did you learn it wrong, or? Okay, it happens. It happens. Yes. Okay, because what I was going to say to you, because one of the things I want to talk to you about is voicing. Yes. Right? And so I want to hear, you're the harmony, you're the tapestry. There you go. That's it. And so the piano parts in these two Mendelssohn piano trios are just so massive and magnificent and incredible. And really, sorry, but we control everything over here. And she creates this whole tapestry that then your parts kind of lay on top of. And so let's go right to the beginning, because again, Mendelssohn was very specific, molto, allegro e agitato. All right, so this is very fast. I remember, you all know who Peter Wiley is, right? The cellist, right? I worship Peter Wiley. And first time I played this piece with him, I have never in my life been accused of playing too slowly. If anything, the opposite. I tend to play too fast. And it was the only piece Peter Wiley he said, Annie, it's just too slow. So, and he was right. So let me sit for 1 minute, all right? So I want you to be what is the word I'm looking for? Again, I guess the motor under. So I don't think the pedal being done, right? Play it with me once. Okay. Are you purposefully taking, it's not a loaded question, are you purposefully taking time? A little bit. Why? I don't know. I guess the only reason it bothers me is that note's just not that important. In the grand scheme of life, it's right, and so it's just a pickup. You know what? Does that resonate with you? Does that make sense? It's like what if I thought there's some great reason, but I'm not seeing it. All right. Okay, great. Now, right out of the gate, and this is where you'll help. Right out of the gate, it needs to be molto allegro e agitato. It's not just. It sounds beautiful, but it sounds a little too relaxed, right? All right. So try it one more time with me. Okay, so I purposely pushed you because I'm not a fan of it's Mendelssohn. It's really within a classical context, okay? But Mendelssohn actually then goes like this, and he writes dots. Then long. Then he puts dots. I'm not hearing any of that, and you didn't do it either. All right, try it. When he puts the dots, do the dots. Gives so much character to the music. Without the dot, it falls flat. All right, try the opening one more time. Think mostly the left hand out of you. Yeah, mostly I want to hear dum bum 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 bum. And don't worry, the balance, she's creating a beautiful color over here, so the balance is great. Now you join. Big long line. Keep it going. Okay, we as human beings always focus on beginnings of phrases, okay? But there's also ends of phrases. They're equally as important, right? So truly, truly ends of phrases, our tendency is just to, and it's human nature because we're thinking about the next thing. When we're walking, we're thinking about the next step, okay, the next step, right? So we don't, but music, like us as human beings, and what brings the humanity to the music is it needs to breathe. So jump bum 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 da bum. It's the most subtle thing in the world. All that you have to do is just implant it into your brain that I'm ending the phrase. I'm not asking for you to take time. I'm asking you to acknowledge the end of the phrase. All right? Can you just do like the last before A? I wanted to do yeah. Fantastic. I personally would rather, if I want that rest. Like just secco. Try it one secco. See how it sounds. Very good. Now on time. That's really good. Okay. So what I'm hearing, and I appreciate why you're doing it, but what I'm hearing is Can you go bum ba bum 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 bum, and then it's that, you know, that theory of three in music. The Mozart Kegel-Stadt trio is the perfect example of, you know, let me sit for a second, where you have do, do, do. Then second part of the phrase. Then the third part of the phrase is the one that's going to just keep going. So here, then it's the longer phrase. Yes. Right? Okay, beautiful. So just go on A. Beautiful. Okay. You're rushing. I love the expression on his face. You knew it, but you were still doing it. Don't listen always to the pianist. Now, I'm not loving that you guys go dum da 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 dum dum da 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 dum. It doesn't sound like a musical line to me. Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum. Right? And what's happening is you're cutting off the long note to then start playing the eighth notes. And so it's losing its singing quality. Can you just go right there on bar 47?
Can you go from verse solo?
Yeah, it's fine.
The last one.
Sorry, and what is marked after the high E flat?
Piano.
Interesting. Same thing. Soft. Shh. Start slowly growing, slowly. Keep building. There you go. Okay? If you give away everything before the arrival, it doesn't arrive, right? And when you see it's so pedestrian, but when you see crescendo, play softer. When you see diminuendo, play louder. It's all just about, you know, our planning, okay? But that's the idea. And make sure your ears are on her, because the pickup to B when you first played it through was not together. And that is so important. All right, now we can, all right, so a couple things I want to point out to you. These are more just finessing things. Let me sit for a minute. All right. Here, so when you finally get, sorry, then show a difference. Now here, you're the one changing the harmony with this, you know. Sorry. Right? So it was a little more, it was just a little flat. And again, the piano part is constantly in Mendelssohn, swirling in and out of the string lines. And that's what really brings the music to life so much, is doing that, all right? We don't even have to do it again. I want to encourage all of you, when you have this theme, it's one long line. Right, one big long line. I was kind of hearing it a little episodic. Legato, it's like when you think about a singer, a great singer, the legato is created really in their diaphragm. So it's inside their body is where the legato is coming from. And I remember as a teenager, I was playing, my sister Carrie's a violinist, beautiful violinist. We were playing Brahms G major violin piano sonata, and it has all of this. I don't know if you've played it, but all of whatever, these big, spacious, broken arpeggios. And as I was playing it, her teacher, Raphael Bronstein, came over and he's pushing on my hand. And then said, no, you play, you keep playing. And I'm like, that hurts. And I think what I was kind of playing it like, you know, whatever the notes are. And when I wasn't feeling the spaciousness of it, right? And I think with something like this, you have to feel it in your body, the legato. It's not just, right? You really have to feel the gluiness and the length of the phrase. Let's try that once. From here, why don't you give her the bars leading up to when the cello first introduces this? Let it open up. Now, shh. Nice. Beautiful. Now, nothing. Shh. Even, can you do softer than that? I know you can. Yeah. Gorgeous. Now, nothing. Big long line, keep going. Fantastic. Now, just one thing. When she changes the chord here, can you be ready to go? You're waiting 1 second, and I think it's, you know, this chord here. Right, you know where I mean. So just do it from the sforzando, the F sharp. Okay, so good. Let me just show you one little wonderful trick. Here, and this is just to create even more excitement. Always go to the bottom, right? Because you're playing it fantastic. But if you just have more direction, more sense of line, right? It'll just kind of roar. Where can you start before?
Like 4 before E.
Yeah, perfect. It wasn't your fault. They need to listen. Yeah. Okay. Right here, you have no idea how difficult that is. And you're pushing, and it doesn't, so it's losing its dignity. I remember once, this was such a great thing, I was playing the big Mozart C major piano concerto 503 with Jaap van Zweden, and the final tutti of the movement, he just couldn't get like the final 2 chords right. And I'll just never forget, he stopped for a second, and then he finally looked at the orchestra and he just said, "Can we just end it with dignity?" And that solved the problem. That was it. It wasn't let's softer, louder, time, no time. Let's just end it with dignity, right? And again, it's just one of those incredible philosophical things that if you think in your mind, it can absolutely change how you play a phrase, right? I visualize all the time, and I can't encourage you enough to do that, of just picture an image of what you're trying to portray, because again, your body will obey you, you know? All right, so just when you get to the double forte, how about go right on the double forte and just really listen to the piano. Really good. When you get here, I just want you to add more shape because you're. And then nothing. And then one thing I'm about to say, so I'll just say it, is when you get to this phrase here, I think again the super long line, okay, with this. So don't let it get too loud. Keep the line, dots, and now pianissimo, here. Right, release these left hand, I was hearing, no. Okay, I just gave you so much information. So can you all go from F? The piano. Nice. Should melt into that. Pianissimo. I guess you guys are piano, but. Good. I have a pedaling suggestion for you right here where we just ended. And see if you like it. I like it, but you may not. So wait, where do we start? So I don't just, right? I swirl the pedal a bit. And then here, isn't that nice? And then when you get to here, dude. Again, I'm releasing the pedal so that the rest that he actually put in the score can be heard. And then nothing. All right, so try that for me. Fantastic, that's great. You guys can come in. Sorry, we didn't tell you where. That was, how does that feel? I like it. It's really nice. All right, do that one more time, and then you guys know where it is. It's right, okay. It's really, that's too loud. I love doing the second part of the phrase softer, but the whole phrase should be soft. And then do the second part of the phrase still softer still. So right there with the pickup to I. Beautiful. Okay, one more suggestion. Is there a reason you're not really vibrating here? I just think it could be beautiful. Let's try it. I don't know. I'm not a string player, but I just think it could add a certain dolce to it, which could be very beautiful. Let's try it once and see what it sounds like. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Beautiful. Really dolce. Now big long section. Long way to go. Girl, more. Okay, it's beautiful, this transition. I think you're possibly stealing some of the magic by letting it do this constant retard through this. And that to me, the magic is when the violin goes up to that high A and then the cello comes in. That's the moment of sheer magic. And so I think you're stealing a little of the specialness. Can you just go from the final, da 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 dum in the violin, the final one of that, and let's try it. Just keep the tempo steady, and think about that. Excuse me, slowly, step by step. It's just the sound is moving further and further away. It's just getting to be so distant, so that then when this recap comes in, it's just like the heavens open up. Okay. Yes. And then you know what? Now you can take your time with the pickup. That makes sense then. Coming out of where it's coming out of. At the very beginning of the movement, taking time just doesn't equate. Then can you just create sheer, like, melted butter here? I don't know. Going from the A to the G, right? Go up to your high A and let's go from there for a second. Well, I'm sorry, but why didn't you do that the first time? That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. All right, Been a lot of the same. Just really, please, when he puts dots, please respect the dots. I know they're under a slur, but there's such a classical component to Mendelssohn's writing. It's kind of right on that cusp, right between very classical and romantic, and it just lives right there, and where you hear some of the most romantic melodies come from him. But then all of this incredible finger work that you're doing is very, well, it's very Mendelssohnian, but it's very classical. All right, now I want to jump to, okay, just one other spot, because it's just like so freaking glorious. It's incredible. All right, so after then we have the theme here. So we go to here. Sorry. Getting into this D major, and again, I mean, it's glorious. There's no better word for it, right? Oh, sorry. I mean, it's just, we should all have chills all over our body when it gets to this spot, right? Because it's just so beautiful. Could we start, where it's double forte? Yeah, I don't see a good letter nearby. You know where, okay. Allow yourself, you deserve that last chord, okay? Don't shy away from it in any possible way. Just land on the last chord, take a little nap, and you'll be good for the next movement. No, really glorious, beautiful playing. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you.